Hey, we're building a tiny house out in the woods. Let me get you all caught up. In the past few videos, we built this road, cleared a little bit of land, poured this concrete slab, and finished up the base for our floor. And in this video, we're going to insulate, vapor barrier, and sheet over said floor. So let's get to work. So here's pretty much everything that we're going to need. I got my 5/8 TNG, Astonite, chipboard, whatever you want to call it. I got my vapor barrier here. I got my insulation. We got a compressor, framing nailer, and hose all up there. If you remember in the last video, I tried to run that compressor with my framing nailer on a generator I had. The generator couldn't start up this compressor here. Looks like the generator is not going to run the air compressor. So what I done at the time was just kind of screwed stuff together. Now they tell me that screws aren't structural, so I'm going to have to go back now and just put some nails pretty much everywhere where I already screwed. But hopefully today we got something a little better that will run this compressor and a few tools and charge up some batteries. Now I've never used nothing like this before, but I got high hopes for it, I guess. What we got here is the Jackery Explorer 5000 Plus. Now, I just opened this up and assembled it, charged it this morning. So this video is sponsored by Jackery, and this is their Jackery Explorer 5000 Plus. And this is a monster of a power bank, coming in at just about 135 pounds. This is a great unit for home backup, RV, camper, or off-grid use. Now, we don't have any power up at the tiny home yet, and it's a pain in the rear end to be charging my batteries in the garage. I had a generator, but it wouldn't run my compressor, so this unit is more than adequate to run our few tools. And we'll see how this thing performs. If it does well, we may actually set this up to use it in the tiny home. So now that we got everything on box, let's go ahead, charge up this main unit, and put together our solar panels. It was already at 29% out of the box, and it took roughly about 3 hours to fully charge. And I'm hoping these solar panels are going to keep the battery up while I'm using it. The top 3 things that I like about this Jackery: number 1 is portable. The unit is on wheels, the solar panels fold up nice, and you can use this thing wherever you like. Number 2, this thing is super easy to set up. It took me no time to get this thing together, and trust me, if I can use this thing, anybody can. And number 3, this thing is completely expandable. If you need more power, you can buy expansion batteries and set this thing up to suit your needs. Also, unlike a generator, you don't need any gas. There's no fumes from it. And most importantly, when you're relaxing at the cabin, there's no noise. Now, I'm not going to get into too much of the nitty-gritty details of this thing. I'm just going to test it out and show you. But I will say, it has a 5040 watt-hour battery, a 7200 watt inverter. It's got 120 volt and 240 volt outlets, USB A and C charging ports, and a good old-fashioned 12 volt cigarette lighter outlet. If you want to check out Jackery, I'll have all of these links down in my description. She is a heavy bugger. We also got some solar panels here I'm going to set up with it as well. Hopefully keep her all charged up while we're working. I got this one installed backwards. I'm gonna have to fix that later on today, but I ain't going back to the house here now. It should still work best kind. We'll fix it later. Plug in our connection here. Now they say this can run a house, so it should have no trouble at all running this little compressor. Nothing to it. Now, according to the screen here, we got 28 hours left of battery in here, and it is charging from solar as well. And this thing is also supposed to be able to run a house, so you never know, maybe we might hook it up for the tiny home while we're waiting on our power source to come out here. Anyway, I'm just going to kind of go here now. Wherever I got these screws put to, I'm just going to drive a couple of nails in as well, just to make sure that it's plenty strong. The coupler on this hose is leaking super bad. See, I don't know how well the camera's picking this up here, but the solar panels are charging it at 332 watts. We're at 96% now. Now it's time to start laying down some insulation. You probably can't tell here, but it's super hot today and my phone actually overheated and shut off. So there is a little gap here while I'm laying down this insulation, but you get the point. Sorry, the camera overheated again, but I got this much done. On the bag number 2. I only got 3 bags of this, but I think there should be lots. I don't know about you guys, but I actually enjoy working in the heat. Just being outside in the sun, getting a good sweat on, and getting the work done. It just gives me like a good sense of accomplishment. If you know, then you know. I just love being sweaty and sticky. You know, when you sweat, it really complements the fiberglass strands on your arm. You know, it goes really well together. Anyways, we got the floor completely insulated right now. I'm going to come over here and out my vapor barrier. The vapor barrier is 10 feet wide, so in theory, I should just be able to put like one continuous sheet over all of this floor. And then we get to sheet it over. Now, I'm no mathematician, but this should go right over the floor perfectly. Now, I realized after I had this done, this is probably not the right way to do it. This vapor barrier should have went underneath that insulation. But I got it done now, so what I might do is put another layer of vapor barrier underneath this floor as well. And that should stop the moisture from getting trapped inside because it won't get in there. Anyways, you live and you learn. She's moving and grooving, boys. We're getting the work done. I'm sweating too. So warm out today. On to the sheeting. Alright, so before I continue on with the sheeting, this little coupler here for the air hose is leaking like a basket. I'm sick of it. So I'm just going to change it. Here I got one here that I found in my toolbox. A new one of those and a new one of these couplers. So I'm just going to get this chucked on the hose now. We're going to start sheeting this floor over. How you doing, Joey? Okay. We got a new one of those on. Hopefully it don't leak so bad as the last one. The wife and the young fella joined me around lunchtime so we could get this job done. Because like I said, this needs to get done today. We're jumping on an airplane tomorrow and we're gone for a few days. And also, don't be roasting us in the comments, alright? We don't know what we're at. We're gonna just winging it. We're learning it along the way, getting a bit of advice from this one and that one, but we are by no means carpenters. Now we're gonna have all of our joins staggered. Yeah, that's a throwback to when we built the garage. I done all my interior sheeting and I didn't stagger it, and you guys kind of chewed me up for that one. guys, getting a bit of shade. New couch. The Jackery been doing great, keeping our batteries charged up and keeping the compressor going. Last sheet. Let's get her on. All right, the floor is on her. Now we just got to do the walls and the roof. Let's do some YouTube magic here.
Wait, let me try.
Say hello to my little friend. Oh. I shot my hose. I think I got some electrical tape in here somewhere. I'll try to patch it up now so I can just get this done today. Hopefully that holds up. That didn't work. So this all day, I don't know if you can see that, but 96%. And we're still charging. The sun is, you know, a bit shady here now. The few panels are still light and we're still charging on the panels. So the Jackery did hold up pretty good all day running the compressor. That's great. I got all my batteries charged up. I didn't have to go back and forth to the garage. Very nice. And like I said, while we're waiting for a light pole to get stuck up here, I might actually get this rigged up once we get this all wired up and whatnot to run the tiny house while we're waiting on our electricity. Well guys, in this video you've seen me lay down some insulation. We got our sheeting all down. It's probably a quarter way nailed on. You know, some idiot went and nailed through his air holes. But I gotta fix that now. But we'll be back at her again. The next video you see, we'll be probably sticking up some walls on this, which is excellent. So if you like the content, hit the subscribe button. Thanks a lot for watching. If you want to check out Jackery, I'll have a link down in my description. See you next time, Gadget.